All right, welcome back to Advent Day 2. Super excited. I feel like I got started out at a disadvantage because the first, the only thing that could have been worse for me is that it was Old Forester. But Old Forester and Wild Turkey are the two.
Actually, now this is not totally going to come back and bite me in the rear later on. I feel like I do really well with Heaven Hill stuff.
Yeah, you do. Honestly, I'm not saying this to hedge the fact that he's going to kick my anus this year. But here's the truth. Here's the truth. Zach has a really good palate, and he has a good nose for figuring stuff out. So I appreciate that about him.
But here's the thing, though. If you would have, you said it was Wild Turkey.
I did.
If you would have put down Wild Turkey and you would have thought about the age of everything, like you would have had at like close to 2 more points.
Yeah, and what you all didn't see on the last video is I stopped recording and then tasted it and smelled it and sniffed it again, and what I said in the video was completely not what I thought after doing it. So it's
he told me, he's like, I'm pretty sure that's like rare breed, and I'm like, well, I think it's Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. So 7-2, commanding lead already. I always like to be in the commanding lead.
Yep.
But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yep.
You're going first this time.
I get to go first.
Yep. You get to go first. I went first last time.
Right away, this has like I smell vanilla-y. I kind of smell like a little bit of a fruit in there. It doesn't smell familiar to me. Not to say that whatever it is, I've had or not had, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it smells good. Has that fruit and kind of vanilla on the front, just kind of is super welcoming. That's interesting. Like, there's something familiar about it. Like, has a little bit of Indiana smell to it, if you know what that means. That's not going to be a bottle that I don't think that I recognize. I don't know distillery wise what that might be either. Just interesting. That smells good, tastes good, got a very good finish to it. All in all, that's a really good sample. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna write down some stuff and hopefully score some points on it. We'll see. Let's see how that goes. All right.
Red fruit and plum. There's like hints of MGP. It's not MGP. I don't know what this is. Day one, I was so much more confident on. Man, there's like so much of like an MGP bourbon in that. Or MGP, like high rye bourbon maybe. I don't know. All right. Type, I'm gonna guess whiskey, because I feel like this is a blend of something. State, I'm gonna guess Indiana, but I think it could be more. Like, I think it could be like, because there is some Kentucky to it. That's why I don't think it's a smoke wagon. There's something to it that's like Kentucky, and I don't know what that is. I'm guessing Barton, but I don't hate it though. That's the thing. Like, I actually really like it. Distillery, I don't know. I know this is the wrong answer, but I'm gonna guess Barton. And then bottle, I honestly have no idea. I really don't. I'm gonna guess Smoke Wagon. Or no, I'm gonna guess uncut, unfiltered. But I really do not know. I'm really stumped. This to me feels like it's probably craft something, and it could just be all over the place. So,
all right. So, what'd you think?
So I was like you on the first one. I kind of went all over the place. At the end of the day, I think this is like a source craft. And I feel like it's a blend because like I feel like there's Kentucky stuff in there and I feel like there's Indiana stuff in there. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of this is like MGP, Ross and Squibb. I feel like there's a lot of profile I get from that. But there's sweetness on there of like Kentucky bourbon. So I don't know.
I felt the same way too. Like I mean, as a matter of fact, distillery I put Ross and Squibb.
Okay, that's not. I mean, that's not a terrible guess.
Yeah, and age. I think I was just gonna say we did proof the same 116.
So that's a wash.
Yeah, it's a wash.
We'll give us points for that one.
I mean, it just depends on what it is.
Well, I mean, no matter what.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is a point.
So you and I both guess Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see what that goes.
But I agree with you. I feel like there was some Kentucky stuff in there.
It just came off like the sweet profile of Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
There was just some of that sweetness that just came up to it, and that's why it was throwing me off. Like, you could tell me that this was a Remus single barrel, and it wouldn't shock me, but I don't know.
I think it's a blend of something.
I agree too. So I went Barton's Distillery. Age, I guess 6 years. State, Indiana. Bottle, I guess uncut, unfiltered, Smoke Wagon. And then for the tight guess, I guess whiskey.
Yeah, I said bourbon.
Okay.
But I didn't even make a bottle guess because there's so much stuff out there.
I know.
Like it's hard for me to even say like, oh, this is what it is.
I agree.
So I just I didn't want to embarrass myself.
It's like it's nothing. I lose with nothing. Oh, there's no way I would have guessed this. This is K. Luke Batch 4.
Yeah.
We actually really got on the proof. It's 117.7.
Yep.
So we were pretty spot on there. I see an NA here. I'm guessing that's for age. So I guess there's not an age on that one.
Statement.
So no points for that one. And then
or we both get points just for.
I don't care. And then it says Kentucky/Indiana. So I'm guessing this is a blend between Kentucky and Indiana.
I would guess that would be true.
That would be like whiskey.
I don't know. Is K. Luke considered?
Well, Indiana can't produce bourbon. That's only in Kentucky. So I mean, if it would be a blend of stuff,
that's not true anymore, is it? I feel like it.
Don't tell that to Jack Daniels.
Oh well.
All right. So basically, we got proof. What do you want to do about state? I mean, we would either share points or not.
I mean, I think those are both points. Like the state, because it is in Indiana/Kentucky.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that one.
And truth, I mean, we both said we felt like there was Kentucky in there too.
That's true.
Like that's just not what we said.
Olivia Smith sent that to us. Shout out to them. I met them down actually at Jim Beam one time. And had a pour with her and her husband. So her husband's one of the funniest dudes I've ever met in my life. He's awesome.
Cool. So
thank you all very much for the sample. I've never had that bottle.
We've had one K. Luke, haven't we?
Yes, we have batch 3.
Yeah,
I think.
Right.
So, but we just don't honestly see a whole lot of those around here.
Yeah.
So, so are we just giving each other? So you get 2, I get 2.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Nothing's really changed.
Yeah. And
9-4.
9-4. 9-4.
There
it goes.
Still me with a commanding lead.
Yeah.